Hey, what's up everybody, it's Shamiriel. Thank you for stopping back by my channel. In today's video I will be reviewing the Anastasia stick foundation. Yes, I am in the shade Amber. I would have had this video for you sooner, however I ordered the wrong shade online. I was judging based on the models that they had on their site, like, oh, I look similar to her, so let me order that shade. I think I originally got the shade Walnut or something, and I'm not in the shade Walnut, I'm actually in the shade Amber. So if this helps anybody, I'm going to go ahead, I've already moisturized and stuff, I'm going to put on some primer. I'm going to use my Cover FX mattifying primer. But yeah, so if this helps anybody at all, I'm typically shade NC45 and MAC, and I know most girls my shade are NC45 and MAC, but I'm also 173 aka Y445 in the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, and I believe I'm Toffee in the Fit Me by Maybelline. So if that kind of gives you any kind of indication, and I'm N70 in Cover FX. Yeah, so if that kind of helps you figure it out. One thing I would say, just based off my experience thus far, is if it's in stores, I would try it out in stores before you get it online, because I feel as though they are lighter than what you think they are when you first order them, but that's just me. So these are $25. You get a pretty decent amount for $25, and this is my third try doing this video. I've had so many issues the first 2 times I've tried to do it, so this is number 3, and hopefully this is still an informative video. So yes, this is what it looks like. Again, I'm in the shade Amber, and as I said, this is my 3rd time, so it's not really a first impressions, but I was pretty impressed when I first applied it, or tried it the first time. One thing I will say, if you have acne prone skin like I do, and acne scars, you're gonna have to go in a second time if you want more coverage with this, in my opinion, because I'm sure you can see that you can still see some of my scars, and honestly none of my makeup, because I don't like to look caked for my makeup, so I have to go in twice with all of my foundations for the most part. So there's that. But it's really smooth, it's easy to blend into your skin. I haven't tried this with a brush, I haven't tried this with a beauty blender, which I don't have a traditional beauty blender. I have the Real Techniques version, and I'm more of a brush girl, so just in general, but it does apply, or it does blend pretty well with the brush. So now I'm just going to go in for a second time. I feel as though this stuff will be pretty good if you're in a rush and you just want some coverage to kind of even you out, and you don't have a lot of skin discoloration and scarring. Just swipe it on one layer, blend it in, set it, and you're good to go. But with me, I need a little more love, if you will, so I have to go in twice. But the way it just kind of swipes on, it will be good for a quick little boop, 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 and then just get yourself together out the door if you have an early class, or to get to work early and you want to do a little something. It's my opinion. And in case you're curious, I'm using a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to blend this all in. And I'm not gonna do, like, I'm not gonna highlight and do all that stuff. I'm keeping it real simple. I have to go to work, and yeah, I'm just not trying to be on team too much. So I have that pretty blended, and now I'm just gonna set it. To set it, I'm going in with my BH Matte Finish Pressed Powder in the shade 235. So yeah, I think, again, the foundation is, the coverage is decent, the application is smooth, And again, if you're not someone who has a lot of acne scars, I think you'll be all right in terms of just kind of getting it on quickly with one layer and keeping it moving. I'm gonna stick to my Anastasia train, if you will, and I'm gonna use this set I got a while ago. It's the Bold Brows, and it came with another little booklet that looks like this, and it says Beautiful Eyes, and it came with some tweezers, a brush, pomade, and powder, and I pretty much only use the pomade. I need to figure out which shade this is in, because when I run out of this, I'm going to need the actual shade in my life, because I love how it's my shade, and it makes, I feel like this combined with the brush is the dream team. I think this is their number 7 brush, and it's obviously, as you can see, a little mini version. Excuse me, I had the hiccups. So these two are the dream team, if you ask me. Okay, so I did my brows to the best of my ability. I may need to get them arched professionally, because I find it's easier for me to fill them in when they're arched as opposed to when I'm just trying to wing it and nah. Okay, so keeping on the Anastasia train, I'm going to use the Self-Made palette to do my eyes, and I'm going to keep my eyes real simple. Trying to put on some primer. Put on liner and mascara. And for a highlight, sticking to the Anastasia bandwagon, I'm going to go in with So Hollywood. And my first and second attempt, I tried to use Peach Nectar, and now I can't find it. So Hollywood. And this is a NYX fan brush for anyone who's curious. Ooh. And just to be extra, I'll take a little bit that's left and use it as a brow highlight. So that's it for the face, and I'm gonna go put some lip liner on, or lip liner, some lipstick gloss, something to that effect, and I'll be right back. Now, to top it all off, I'm a little shiny. I'm gonna go in with some Anastasia liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Sad Girl. But yes, my overall thoughts, like I said, this is where I get shiny. I've had this on for about an hour. But I do think the coverage is decent. Again, I tend to have more problems than most because of my acne scars and stuff like that. But I feel if you're someone who's lucky enough to have even skin and not a lot of stuff to cover, it'll work out a little better for you. I do appreciate how they had a wide selection in terms of shades, because you know how some makeup brands will release a new product and forget that people have different skin tones. Yeah, this is Sad Girl. So, I mean, overall, I think for the price of the liquid, the price of the stick foundation and the amount that you get for the price, I think is pretty good. And if you're someone who's oily, just keep that in mind when it comes to, you know, shininess. But overall, I think it's pretty good. I'll keep using it. Sorry, I'm all over the place. As I said, I'm getting ready for work. So hopefully this video helps some of you guys who are on the fence about it. But as I said, just keep in mind the colors, and if you can, just get them in person so you won't have to guesstimate. Thankfully, the shipping should be free, so that's not something you really have to worry about, but you would have to deal with like sending stuff back and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I give it 2 thumbs up, all things considering, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So now I gotta go to work. And until my next video, I'll see you later. Bye.